This is Carla Vazquez, and we're back discussing local small business resources in Rochester, New York. And today we'll be speaking with a real estate professional. So if you're a small business owner and you have an experience with purchasing property or finding space for your business, please share in the comments. And we're welcoming Darrell Beckley today, licensed real estate professional with Hanna. Darrell, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Carla, thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
So, Darrell, talk about how you can help small business owners regarding real estate and lease space and whatever else
Yep.
you can do to support small businesses in the area.
Yep. So just real quick, as a commercial realtor, I also do residential, but we're talking about commercial today. We absolutely help small business owners find, lease, or and purchase the right commercial space to support their business and their goals. So that could be a retail storefront, could be an office space, warehouse, industrial units. I recently even helped a young man with his mechanical business to find a garage space. So
Yeah.
again, there's all sorts of different things that we can do to help small business in my role.
Okay. And so we'll take that piece by piece. So you help small business owners purchase commercial property for their business. You
Yep.
also
Yep.
help them find lease space for their business, and you also find property for property investors, local
That
property
is that
investors.
is correct. That is
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. So, what pitfalls or mistakes do you see when working with small businesses when they're locating space? I know from what I've observed in the past, sometimes it's advisable for a business to lease first because sometimes they'll discover that location maybe is not a good fit for them after all. So, what are your thoughts
That's
on
right.
that? Mhm.
Well, again, some of the common mistakes are like you just talked about, is signing that lease without fully understanding the ramifications of that lease. So one of the things that I do is kind of go through the leases with a fine tooth comb, or first of all, meet with the owner, figure out exactly what their business goals are, and try to find a lease that fits into their personal business goals.
And so, what advice do you give business owners who are looking to actually purchase? I would imagine it's a similar process. You want to make
Mhm.
sure that the location is right for them, that the traffic flow is right for them, that it meets the need for their business based on whatever product or service they're providing.
You're exactly right. Again, that's hugely important in that, the location influences success. It really does. The right space can drive, traffic for your customer, supports employee productivity, and can even influence your brand and the perception around that brand that you have.
hmm Do you have any other mistakes that they can avoid by using you as a professional?
Again, choosing a space based solely on the cost. Again, the cheapest spaces, isn't always the best. To be quite frank with you, you have to consider a location based on the visibility, the access, and the parking, and sometimes the proximity to your customer base. So again, if you're a small coffee shop, you absolutely want to be in a location that the community is going to support you, a place where they have places to park, things of that nature. So choosing a space is hugely important, and also not planning for future growth. Sometimes you can grow out of a commercial space. So again, you do have to think about when you do want to scale your business, if it's able to expand for your business needs.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned before when I spoke with you about the importance of a business owner working with their accountant and
Mhm.
also with their attorney when choosing space, keeping their budget in mind, keeping those costs in mind. Like you said, it's not always the cheapest, which is the best way to go, but they do need to be mindful of their budget and make sure they can afford all of the costs that go along with purchasing a space and down payment, closing costs, and all
Mhm.
that.
Well, and that's why you want to build a team. I think that I am a very important integral process or part of building that team. But again, you also want to have an attorney. You also want to have a great contractor that can help you to know if your space is scalable or not. And again, just a general advice. can't really do it alone. You know what I mean?
Right,
You do
right.
have to
I'm thinking
find.
you still need those bail team members, even though you're
That's
working
right.
with a real estate professional. Yeah, you want it in order to get, once again, to get the best advisement for your business.
Hmm.
Now, one thing that was interesting for you, I know you offer for property investors, you offer services about finding tenants, the best tenants, and you do background checks.
I do background checks, and again, we do have a specialized service that we use that can confidentially do these things. So again, we can find some of the best people to, go into your property or things of that nature. So yes, we do all of that for landlords and kind of help them to, they're concentrating on certain things. I can certainly help them to concentrate on finding the best quality customers to go into their properties.
Okay. And so, Darrell, we end each video with a segment with where the professional offers 3 tips for business
Hmm.
owners related to their area of expertise. So, what 3 tips would you offer small business owners when considering purchasing property or looking for a lease space?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to give yourself enough time. You have to kind of start early. Don't think that you can do this in a 3-month time period.
Mhm.
This is going to be something that you have to give yourself probably 6 to 12 months to kind of negotiate, build out the space, and rush decisions always lead to some sort
Yes,
of a poor decision. You know what I
yes.
mean? So sometimes you have regrets when you do that. So the very first tip that I would give is to make sure that you have enough time to follow through on some of these things. Tip number 2 is, as I said, you have to understand the numbers, understand your budget beyond just the rent. That's one of the reasons why, I talk about having a qualified, person like an accountant that's going to help you to build in certain cost factors and operating expenses and deposits and all that sort of stuff. So that's number 2.
Mhm.
Number 3 would be just like you just said, Carla, is just, it's important to build a team around you. So as I said, me as a contractor, excuse me, as a commercial realtor, rather, I would just be one small part of that. You want to have your attorney, you want to make sure you have your contractors and your entire team in place to help you avoid some costly mistakes down the road. So once again, I just say you shouldn't go it alone, and the risk is just not worth it. It's going to cost you a huge amount of money if you don't have that team up front.
Always. That's what we're reinforcing in this series that, don't
Hmm.
try to go it alone. Take your time, go step
Yep,
by step. Don't rush through it because, like you said, sometimes rush decisions, most of the time, rush decisions are not the best decisions. And just take your time and make sure you get the right advisement right from the
that's
start.
right.
Then you
That's
don't have
right.
to have a costly expense trying to fix everything that wasn't done right in the first place.
And as a commercial realtor, I certainly absolutely help direct people to contractors and attorneys and things of that nature. If you don't have these things in place, those are some things that I can help you to develop as well. So again, at Howard Hanna, I certainly try to sit down with you before you do anything and kind of come up with a plan for you and help you come up with a plan to help you not only find that space, but also help you to find the people that are going to help you to succeed in that space as
Right,
well.
right. Okay. So you gave us your insight and some tips, and you can also
Mm-hmm.
provide resources for the clients with whom you work. So that's great. Thanks again,
Absolutely.
Darrell, for your time. And
Mm-hmm.
Darrell, this video precedes our very last video for the series. And for our very last
Mm-hmm.
video, we'll be speaking with a payroll professional. So
That's right.
yeah, so thanks again, because all businesses need a payroll professional. So thanks.
I was just going to say, absolutely. And again, what a phenomenal job you're doing here with this series, Carla. I do feel like
Thank
it's
you.
going to do a wonderful job in terms of helping small businesses. And if anyone needs help with their commercial space or just have any questions about the real estate process, feel free to give me a call. I'd be glad to walk you through some steps and give you some tips to get started at least.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Darrell. Yeah, I thought the series would be a good idea to provide
Hmm.
resources and insight
Yep.
for small business owners. Thank you again. And if you would like to reach out to Darrell, Darrell's contact information will be in the comment section of this
Yep.
video. And so thanks for watching and be on the lookout for our next video. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla.